The valley of Elah lay silent, a deep divide between two ancient enemies. On one side stood the Philistine army, formidable and ready. The Israelites under King Saul watched in silence. The air was thick with the scent of dust and the weight of fear. King Saul, once a towering figure of hope, now looked upon his troops with eyes shadowed by worry and distress. Then, from the Philistine ranks, a champion emerged. He was a giant of a man, a warrior named Goliath of Gath. His voice thundered across the valley, a challenge that shook the very ground. "Choose a man and have him come down to me." Far from the drums of war, in the hills of Bethlehem, a young shepherd named David tended to his father's flock. David's father, Jesse, sent him to the battle lines. He carried grain and bread for his brothers, unaware of the giant that awaited. As David arrived, he heard the giant's mockery. He was shocked to find the armies of the living God paralyzed by fear. The young shepherd was brought before King Saul. He spoke not of military training, but of a faith forged in the wilderness. David told Saul how the Lord delivered him from the paw of the lion and the bear while protecting his sheep. Saul offered his own heavy armor, but David could not move in it. He chose instead to rely on what he knew best. David descended to the stream in the valley floor. He carefully selected 5 smooth stones from the rushing water. With his staff in hand and his sling at his side, the boy approached the giant. Goliath sneered at the sight of him. Goliath laughed. "Am I a dog, that you come at me with sticks?" He cursed David by his gods. David replied, "You come against me with sword and spear, but I come against you in the name of the Lord Almighty." As the giant moved closer, David did not retreat. He ran quickly toward the battle line. Reaching into his bag, he fitted a stone into his sling. With a practiced motion, he whirled it overhead, the sound of the wind whistling through the leather. The stone flew straight and true. It struck Goliath with incredible force, sinking deep into his forehead. The giant's knees buckled. In a moment that silenced the valley, Goliath crashed face first to the ground. David stood over the fallen warrior. The victory was complete. Seeing their champion defeated, the Philistines fled in terror. The Israelites shouted in triumph, pursuing their enemies. A young shepherd's faith had saved a nation and changed history forever. In the valley of Elah, David proved that no giant is too big when God is on your side.